Excellent connection, except I am not on the screen. There I am. Back on the screen. No, I do not want this. Where's the latency setup here? Low latency, so that should be a little better for the delay. Looks like the quality is still pretty decent here. Hoping my mic volume is okay. I'm gonna try turning it up a bit if I can. Take a look at this advanced properties here. Hello everyone. Again, I am just doing this to make sure that Monday night when I stream the Master League, it goes pretty smoothly. It looks like I am delayed a bit, but that's okay. I am good. I am surprised I have even 4 people watching this. How's everyone doing? So just let me know, 1, if you guys can hear my mic okay, and 2, if you can hear any music at all. So the reason that I am streaming now, so here's what's actually happening this week. It is, I guess I should also look at my mic, because I've got this set up and I was looking at my computer, even though I don't stream off my computer anymore. I stream off my phone, so I need to actually look at the phone when I'm talking. This is the life of a YouTuber. Voice is good, audio okay. Okay, good to know. So mic is good, no music though. Okay, I'll try and work on the music by Monday. I'm asking Pokedaxi because he's been helping me out with this. One of the sources is desktop audio. Okay, so I've got to redo that. Okay, so why I'm streaming now and at all this week, quite honestly, is because I guess I should mute Daxi or close this. Latency heat is low. Okay, perfect. So anyways, sorry, I continue to get distracted by the setup here. So for those of you who don't know, right now it is 2:38 p.m. on Saturday here in Ottawa. And why I am going live now, I actually am child and wife free for the week. I took it off work and I do not have them around, so I'm able to kind of just stream and do my videos whenever I want. And I wanted to stream just because I know that you guys have been asking for it for a while, so I can do it now. For timing wise, I put up a poll and asked what time you guys want me to stream at. So most people said they wanted me to stream 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern time. So in my analytics, actually, when I was looking at that, my first most viewed country is the US, and my second is actually India. And there is like a 10-hour difference, I think, between the two. So I know that I'm automatically just going to be making half the people that watch me disappointed because I can't. So the good news is I can technically do both this week, because I can do like an 8 p.m. one day and then like a 9 a.m. the next day, so that all my viewers can do it. But the thing is, like, for most parts, I won't be able to do these streams at all, because for those of you who don't know my schedule, a lot of these YouTubers who are really, really big and stream do this like full time. Here is what my life looks like right now. So I wake up at like 5 to 5:30 a.m. I do my battles from 5:30 to 7 a.m. My daughter wakes up at 7. So from 7 to 9, I am taking care of her, getting her fed, getting her ready for daycare, get her off to daycare. From 9 to 5, I work my like real job. And then from 5 to 7 p.m., I'm 5 to 7:30, 5 to 8 actually, because it's like 5, we like make dinner and eat early because of her. And then we play with her, I give her a bath and get her in bed by 7:30, and then 7:30 to 8 I shower. And then from 8 to 9 p.m. is when I actually edit my videos. So like all the videos that I took the screen captures of the morning, I'll edit them just to get the battles that I want to showcase till 9. And then I shoot from like 9 till 9:30. And then from 9:30 till 10 is the uploading to YouTube, making the thumbnail. And then by time that's like uploaded, done, that's about 10:30. And then I watch like TV for half an hour till 11. And then I go to sleep at 11. So that is my day. So there's not a lot of just downtime right now. And there's not a lot of time to do these streams in general because I don't have, like I said, the only free time that I have would be like 8 to 10 p.m. But that's normally when I'm editing my videos for YouTube the next day. So if I can get like maybe on the weekend one day, I'll maybe try and do like that. But anyways, that is that. So I am a little delayed, but we have 10 people here and I only did 2 sets today. Yes, John, 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. sleep is not great. So the good news is that I have just like, I'm used to that. I have my first job was at the age of 10 and it was working at a golf course and it was getting up at 5:30. And then I went from a golf course to like a construction place where same thing, I was up early. And then I worked at Tim Hortons, so I was up early. And then I went back to a golf course. So like from the age of 11, I've been up at 5:30 anyways. And I'm more of an early riser anyways. I wish I could go to bed a bit earlier, but I can get by on 5-6 hours of sleep. So we got 16 viewers here. I have 2 sets completed and then I've got 3 more to go. So if you guys want to watch me play some Ultra League, we can do it. So I have been running, just because it's Ultra League, I don't yeah, I'm a dad. I'm 34. I'm not like some of these other people on here. Yeah, there's a lot of like younger YouTubers because actually the age demographic is interesting for my videos too because they're all within like the range is essentially like 18 to 50. Like 95% of the viewers are that age. But yeah, I'm 34, so I am a dad. 25 live stream, probably not. So for those, let's just update you where I am now. So I am at 2934 currently. I am running a team of, it is Abomasnow on the lead, Amok, and Swampert in the back. And basically what it comes down to with this lineup is in the Open League, which is what I'm playing. I refuse to play. I tried the Remix Cup and I tried it with the non-XL team worked, but then I tried other teams and it did not work. So the thought process with this team is I was seeing Amux everywhere. Not Amux. I was seeing Giratina Altereds everywhere. So what I decided to do is run double Amuk, A Giratina counters, which is Amuk and Abomasnow. So that's why I have them on the lead. And Swampert in the back because Abomasnow gets lit up by fires. So that's the team I'm running. Master League is Monday at 4 p.m. EST, WH22. So I'm going to put out a video Monday morning, basically going over the what the master, like when it starts, which is going to be later that day, 4 p.m. But I'm also going to give you a bunch of teams because Dialga and Palkia are everywhere right now. And because it's Master League Open, which is level 50, Master League Classic, which is level 40, and Ultra Premier, which also goes to level 50, I think there's going to be a lot of people playing Master League Classic. And I also think there's going to be a lot of people using Dialgas and Palkias. So I am going to give you guys teams for 4 things. Basically, teams with Dialga, teams to counter Dialga, teams with Palkia, and teams to counter Palkia. So that is coming Monday morning, and then Monday night I will stream the first sets of the Master League Classic for you guys. So that is basically it. How do you deal against Obstagoon leads? So I was running the same team, Shadow Machamp instead of Amok. Okay, so the drawbacks of this team, which you guys are going to see. This team is extremely weak to fighting because the Swampert is the only thing that I've been able to deal with a fighter like Obstagoon or Machamp. So if you have an Obstagoon or Machamp in the lead, you're pretty screwed. I've tried it once where I've gone out with the Swampert to come in right away, but then you're behind on energy and it's a losing matchup anyways if you're behind on energy against like a Shadow Machamp. So at that point, you just eat the loss on the Abomasnow and then come in with Swampert after. The problem is, hey, appreciate the donation. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, thanks for drop by. And we almost hit 20. I think I'm like one subscriber away from 2100. And honestly, I did not think I would be gaining subscribers this fast. I know 2100. I'm friends on Pokemon Go with Pokedaxi, who's gonna hit 100,000 in like since October. But the streamers, like the PvP only YouTubers, do not get subscribers because PvP, like not a lot of people play it. They like I tried to put out videos saying like why you should play, and it's just constant. It's lock, it's lag, it's yada yada yada. And like it's fine, I get it. It's not for everyone, but so it's such a limited group of people watching that I'll never get the super large subscription. So to already be at like 2100 in a few months, I think I'm coming up on 4 months of doing this, is awesome. So I'm glad you guys are liking the videos. Let me know if you guys want me to cover anything else. I'm trying to do just the put out new teams every day to give you guys ideas. I'm trying to do non-Excel because if you guys may have seen in some of my videos, I do not have the Excels. Like I just told you my day earlier in the stream. I do not have time to go out and grind and do raids. I do not have time to go out and grind and get Excel candies. So I'm very limited in my ability to get a lot of Pokemon for these leagues. So I am relying just on like the basic Pokemon. Like it's a lot of community day Pokemon, and I'm hoping that I show you that you can play with them. So that's it. We've talked a lot. Let's get into these battles. So I'll go through my thought process. It's gonna be interesting going through my thought process live while I do this. I did actually run Talonflame Double Water. Yeah, so I actually had this team with Talonflame at the start to deal with the fighters. The problem was that you're still in a losing match against Machamp. You also just pick up like a pretty hard loss against Giratina, which were everywhere. So I thought I'd rather just lose to fighters than Giratina. So let's get into this and see how we do. So I did 2 sets this morning. I went 3 and 2 both sets. I'm kind of fine hovering around like the 2900 mark because I do think that once Master League Classic comes around, and like I said, I think more people are going to be playing it because they don't want to play the level 50 Open or the level 50 Ultra League. So I do think that I can push a bit in Master League if I want to try and make leaderboard for end of season. But like I said, I've been on leaderboard many times and it's not fun. You just like, it's a lot of time waiting around for opponents. And then like the addition and loss is a lot of like the ELO points is more difficult. So let's see what we got here. Abomasnow into Abomasnow. Okay, mirror match. So in these mirror match, like I said, you're always trying to sneak in the extra move, right? So I'm going to go 1 over and then throw. So they snuck in another one there, even though I fast move deny. Because like I said, fast move denial is hit or miss based on the system here. So I'm going to try sneak one back in. And it looks like I did sneak one back in there, which is good. I have the move, so I'm going to throw maybe one more. They could be at 2. If that's the case, I may shield, but I'm going to try and get the one move in, and there we go. Looks like I'm going to see a P here, because I am a my Abomasnow is a 15, 15, 15. So they do up shielding. Do I shield back thinking that I'm going to shield back thinking that I can maybe get to the next move before them. And at this move, I just got to throw right away. And because I'm a hundo, I'm going to win CMP here. So this will not take him out. Do they have the move? At this point, I'm just going to come in and start farming with Swampert if they don't take me out. They gave up Switch with Jellicent. Oh, why would you give up Switch? Well, I mean, Jellicent probably is earning Ice Beam here, so it's not a great matchup. Sneak in that. That's good. I'm guessing this is Ice Beam because if you're running Jellicent in the back, you've got to run it. Oh, it's a Bubble Beam. Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm going to throw this off just even though it's not great for fast move timing. I'm just going to throw this off because I don't want to take another bubble to lower my... Because I need to get this... Okay, I snuck another one in there. What could they have in the back? Jellicent, another double water maybe? I think I need to come out with some energy here. So I'm actually going to just build up. I don't care if I take another weather ball, another bubble beam, because I can just reset with my Swampert automatically in the back here. Another poor move. I should have thrown one more and then done it because they just, as you saw, the Hex animation came through. Which is fine. Get another bubble beam off. I do not care. I'm just going to build up here. And I'm going to reset on my Swampert no matter what comes in here. Because I'm, what was that, three or four bubble beams here. So I need to reset here. Come on, reset, reset, reset. Oh, and they do have their own Swampert in the back. So I do have a move. So I don't think there's any point of baiting here with like trying to go for the Earthquake at all. I think I just go double Hydro because they're going to burn that shield anyways. They tried to catch, did not catch properly. Thing is, I don't think an Earthquake from this range... Oh, and they threw an Earthquake anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'll just double Hydro at this point. I'll just double Hydro for the win. Because I played earlier in the Swampert Mirror match, because again, I don't know how much moves do. And they're going to quit. So that's a good game. I don't know how much moves do, because I don't know how to count them. I don't know how much damage they do on Pokemon. So earlier in the mirror match, I threw the Earthquake against the Swampert, and it lived with like, it was still in the yellow. So it's a waste because 2 Hydro Cannons take out a Swampert anyways. So I think the point is to just double Hydro there. You joined the Sylph faction that I left? Yeah, I joined another Sylph. Just it's a North America one, and we did pretty well. And the captain's really, really good. Like they made me captain of that Apex Sylph, and I prefer just being like a ringer who plays as opposed to being captain. Can you replace a Abomasnow with Lapras or Articuno? Yes, I think you can. I think which one would I rather have? Articuno, Lapras, both weak to... Well, at least Articuno would take neutral from fighting. So if you want a neutral Pokemon in there, because you're already somewhat weak to fighting-ish. Well, you're not weak to fighting, but yeah. Okay, good start. Let's go into game number 2. Vishnu, see you later. Thanks for coming out. Like I said, this is just kind of a bonus one. My main one will be the Master League Classic Monday night. And then if these do well, then I'll do a couple more this week because I took the week off. Not only am I alone, I took the week off work. So I plan to go do some house cleanup here and then maybe do some like outdoor stuff like golfing and stuff. It is the best 3rd/4th tier battler in the world. I'm surprised these battles are taking so long to find. Like, I'm only at 29:34 right now, and these finding opponents has taken quite a while to do. It's quite surprising. So thanks the 30 of you for coming out. I guess we will try resetting this because they are not showing up. Queue times in open are kind of rough. Yeah, I'm starting to see that. I think it's because, like, if you're the type of people that have grinded the XL, you're just going to go play the remix because you're at such a huge advantage with all, like, the basic Pokemon limited, right? So I prefer to do open. The thing with open is you can sort of move around with non-XLs. Like, my Pokemon are Swampert, Amok, which are non-XL. Abomasnow is XL, but it's not even a good XL. So you can, like, maneuver around the open Ultra, even with, like, I've seen a couple Registeals, and also this team is rough against a Registeel because that's where a Talonflame would be better, because your Abomasnow gets destroyed by it, and then your Muck takes like 4 or 5 Dark Pulses to take it out. So if you don't align their Registeel with Swampert, you're in trouble. Okay, finally got the second battle up here against another legend. So let's see how we do here. Abomasnow into Swampert. Great lead. I'm not even I don't know why I'm counting, and it's a Crest, so this is an easy switch into Muck here. So the thing with Crests is it's kind of interesting because it is so thick that you're going to see here, even one Dark Pulse. Oh, it does do 50%, so that's good. But you're going to see these Moonblasts, even though they do like 40-ish%. So it's going to take 3 Moonblasts to take me out. Do I get it off here? I do get it off in time to beat them, which is great. The problem is if the Swampert comes back in, if they get this Moonblast off, which there looks like they're going to, that's too bad. I should have built up more, because what's going to happen now is I'm not going to get enough farm here, and they're going to put me low enough that the Swampert just may come in and mudshot me down. Yeah, so what I probably should have done here is know that if I knew the moves, like that it wouldn't have hit KO'd. I'm actually kind of hoping he throws. Nope, he's just going to go for the straight farm down, which is too bad. Had I known for sure that the Moonblast, that my 2 Dark Pulses would not have taken it out, I would have built up more. So I would have had more energy coming out, so I possibly could have got 2 off before the farm down. So obviously I'm going to come back in with the Abomasnow and hope they have something in the back. They're throwing here. You know what? If they have Sludge Bomb, I'll take the loss. Very, very few are actually running Sludge Bomb. Yeah, so I'll take a Resisted Hydro Cannon. That's fine. Why are they not switching out? Do they have something in the back? Maybe a Giratina. Crest Giratina is a pretty normal combo. And if that's the case, they're staying in. I'm just going to shield here. They threw a Resisted Earthquake. Okay, that's fine. Oh, it's a steal. Okay. 2, 3. I don't think anything can one-shot me here. And I think that's probably just a Flash Cannon. It is a Focus Blast, and it cannot one-shot. Okay, so I think at this point I just go for the double Earthquake. Put it low enough that hopefully, do I get to hopefully I get to another Earthquake before our switch timers they're gonna have to go double Flash Cannon here. I hope I get to it in time, because then I can take out the Swampert no problem. Hopefully I get to this Earthquake before they get to theirs. Should be okay to take it out here. Earthquake against Steel, and I'm a Shadow. I'm assuming this will take it out. They have 2 shields left? What? Okay, that is me not paying attention. No, they didn't shield anything. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay, hopefully I can get it low enough. Yeah, I just lost this game because I didn't realize they had two shields. That's unfortunate. That's a really dumb play by my part. Yeah, I'm going to get flash cannon taken out here. I don't think this is going to take it out. If only. Yeah, that was really, really dumb on my part. And this is why I'm a third tier player, because I make a lot of stupid mistakes like that. Yeah, this is done. I don't even think the flash cannon would have been enough to take me out. Yeah, that was real dumb on my part. Yeah, okay. So had I realized they had two shields, I definitely would have gone straight hydro cannon. Going straight hydro cannon is definitely the play there. I don't know why that they burned a shield. That's just not paying attention on my part. Yeah, it's true. I could have. I don't know if my switch timer is up though. Anyways, I will try to focus on their shields a little better. Polytoad. I assume you were going to try and catch, which is good. I think it's because I'm at a huge energy advantage. I'm actually just going to stay in here a bit and force a shield here. Let's see if they want to give up a shield. And then if they do give up a shield, I'll probably come in with Muck. Because I'd rather just still have the alignment of the Abomasnow on Polytoad. And the Weather Balls are not going to do a ton here. Take this out. They've already used one shield, so that's good. Assuming one Weather Ball from a Polytoad probably won't take me out. Getting a bunch of leg. Come on, come on, come on. I'm assuming this is a Weather Ball, and then they're going to Mud Shot down. I don't think there's a point of doing... Oh, it's an Earthquake. Okay, just going to go for the big shot, I guess. I'm going to wait out my timer a bit because I waited a little too long to switch there. So they could maybe get out. This is definitely a Weather Ball, and I would survive. So I'm just going to let it go and try and go two shielded. I think what they may try and do is just, they know that they can just Weather Ball spam me down, and I'm going to have to double shield. Oh, they don't even do it. Okay, so I'm going to come in Swampert here then. Oh, it's a Gyarados. That's not great. Because now this is just Dragon Breath pressure here. And I obviously don't have a Sludge Wave to deal with this, so I'm just going to straight Hydro Cannon. I think it's going to take like 3 or 4 to take this out. I am up a shield. They don't have much left on the Polytoad. The problem is that Dragon Breath damage is the main issue here now. I can't come in with Abomasnow because then they're just going to Dragon Breath me down. Yeah, Gyarados is a sneaky good play. I used it a couple times. Are they low enough that hopefully this doesn't take me out? This may take me out. Just survive. Go, 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 go. Okay, just get this off. I now need to hope that I can Powder Snow down. Again, I have no idea what their energy is at right now, so I'm going to come in here immediately. Oh, I'm just going to be taken out here. That's too bad. I don't think it matters. No, the Dragon Breath pressure is too much. It doesn't matter. I'm done. Yeah. Gyarados is a sneaky good play. I used it a couple times because just that Dragon Breath pressure really adds up. There's nothing you can like in that situation. And this is the only problem with Muck and Swampert. Like I really like them in good matchups, but they are both kind of frail that they could just be easily taken out. I know that was a Bomb Snow that was taken out, but Muck is the same thing. Catman Shrimp, I'm glad the non-Excel team worked. It's so funny because Shrady just posted a video. I went up 350 ELO using Tho Technical's team, and the Tho Technical team was the non-Excel team. It's so funny because Tho, Yonkis, FP Sticks, and myself both put out that Snorlax, Gengar, Machamp team just because it is the simplest team to make non-Excel, right? It's the best fighter, it's the best ghost, and it's the best safe swap. So I'm not surprised that it does well because it just has those like commonalities throughout. Geez, if I go 1-4 here, I'm gonna have to start calling myself a 4th/5th tier player, especially with all the mistakes that I make. Well, what I try to do, Shrimp, and I think this is where I try to distinguish myself from other YouTubers, is because a lot of them just come out with videos being like, here's the team, watch me do the moves and do it and play with it. And I don't think, like, I get that some people just want to see teams in action, but I think the main problem is like, if you don't know how to use it, like, what's the point of watching a YouTuber use a team if you don't know how to use it? So Umbreon here, which is a terrible matchup, I'm going to get outspammed, and the bulk is way too big here. So I think I'm going to eventually just need to switch into Muck here. I'm wondering if they're going to throw on 3 more. I may try and just go right into Muck on the... hopefully they try and overcharge 1 here. 1, 2, go 1 more for me. Nope. So I got to eat this one again too. So I'm in big trouble here. I think I got to go 1 more and then just go into Muck. Hopefully they don't throw here. Okay, so I at least caught the foul play here, which is good. I wanted to catch it 1 earlier, but if I need to catch it here, it's not bad. Politoed, great. So we got an XL Politoed and we got an XL Umbreon. I'm guessing this is going to be just a triple XL team here. And that's the problem. I built this team around like dealing, and they shielded that up. Great. Because they know they could just go straight Weather Ball probably to take me out. I think I'm going to let it go as well. If they Earthquake me, that's fine. I need to come back in here and get off it. I think I'm going to survive this, because I know it's a Weather Ball. Am I going to get to the move? I'm not going to get to move, am I? And I can't shield because I got 1 HP here, so I'm going to be taken out anyways. This is a loss. I guess I maybe should have shielded on Muck, because now they're just going to Weather Ball spam me and block my Earthquake, unless I bait, but I have no idea what they have in the back. So the EV evolution moves, I'm actually going to come out with a video. So at least I did not throw the Earthquake on an Umbreon. I figured they would try to sack, and they do, but now they still have... So I still got energy. Again, this is a losing matchup unless they have like a weak fire in the back here, and even then, one shield Politoed will still do enough. I really need them. If they shield this, I think it's a loss, because I don't think I have a chance here. Yeah, okay, that's too bad. Because now they should be able to get to multiple weather balls here. Yeah, I think one of like my best series is the team building series because that's the thing, right? A lot of people come on YouTube to get teams, but if you don't understand like the thought process behind building teams, and they caught, oh, good game. This is a good catch. I knew they had to catch two, but I thought the switch timer would be up. Okay, good game. Yeah, I really didn't think the switch timer would have been up there. They do have a fire in the back. One of the best things, yeah, like I said, is the team building series because if you don't know how to build a team and like why it works, then there's no point of using YouTubers' team. The amount of time I've seen people comment on big YouTubers being like, I tried this team, I went 0-5, this sucks, this team sucks. I was like, well, no, like the YouTuber clearly like went like 70% win with this team because they know how to use it. There's no point of copying a team if you don't know how to use it. You need to know like how to pair things. You need to know when to swap. So, Steven or Stefan? Which one? How do you pronounce that? I've seen those both ways. But anyways, yo, what's up? How's it going? 44 people here watching me live. Anyways, oh, so nerfs. Let's talk about nerfs and stuff right now. As I'm gonna go probably lose this next match and go 1-4 on my first stream. Great. Let's talk about nerfs. I think there's a few things that need V with a V. Cool. So I think there's a few things that need nerf, and I talked about it in my videos that I just put out about the teams, about the rankings for the different leagues. I think Mudshot and Weather Ball, that combo, both of them need nerfs. The fact that, as you saw right there, a Polytoad can get to the Earthquake and a Weather Ball that quickly is ridiculous. There's no way that anything should get that quickly. The second thing I think that needs a nerf is there's the two hardest hitting moves, which are quick moves, which are Counter and Charm. The fact that like Counter, even in bad matchups, like Machamp can just outpower you with counters and get to the moves of Cross Chop and Rock Slide so quickly. Like you can go straight Cross Chop to win against a Talonflame. Like it's ridiculous how fast Cross Chop, how powerful it is and how fast it gets up. And Charm, I hate running Charm teams. You guys will see I never run Charm on I never run Charm teams because I really don't like Charm. But I just think like maybe the thing with Charm is you can easily wall it, so maybe you don't need to nerf it. It's just like it's one of those things that I have just been like charmed down with a shield because they just out charm you, and I guess that's the way they play, but I just don't like that style of playing, quite honestly. Anyways, let's try and do this last one. Let's see if grass moves need a nerf. The thing with grass moves is that like, yeah, I guess they do. The problem is like grass can just like easily walled between like poison and steel. So there's only so much grass can do. Same with fire. I really like using fire, but fire just gets like taken out by too much. Talonflame, brutal. Okay, we are gonna have to switch out. So I usually never, and they come in with the Melmetal. So this is not terrible, actually, quite honestly. So I am gonna need to take 3 here, but maybe between just the Snarls and this, I may be able to take it out. Melmetal. Melmetal is an interesting one to come in with because the Melmetal would have destroyed my Abomasnow too. I don't know why they decided to come in with the Melmetal. I really think that I need to, and they shielded once, so I am going to shield back eventually. I want to just see how much this Rock Slide does first. So I can live another one. I am going to shield back here because I am out of move, and I really need to get switched. I cannot have the Abomasnow on the Talonflame, plus the Talonflame already... I think they did 2 Incinerates there, so I need to... And they double shield. Interesting. What I think I'm going to do is let this go. I don't know if I can hard... Oh, maybe I can get another move off here. No, I cannot. And now he's loaded. I think what I'm going to do is just come in with the Swampert and just try to get ahead on energy here, knowing that the Brave Bird's the only thing that I got to worry about there. And then they superpower. I guess that makes sense because they cannot do anything else. And I am able to take that out, so that's perfect because now I'm loaded here. It's a Jellicent. That's not great. I don't think there's a point of switching to Abomasnow. One, I'm assuming they've already got one off. 3, 4, get the move first. Perfect. So, because I can't come into Abomasnow right there, because if I do, they just come in with the Talonflame and ramp up. So 3. I know this is going to be Flame Charge. I have to let it go. Because it's not going to it wouldn't take me out, and I need to save the shield for the Abomasnow, or else I've been taken out. That should be enough. Let that go down. And now I can come in and Powder Snow here to take this out with the move. Perfect. I could not shield that up because there's only 2 options there. A Flame Charge would not have taken me out. A Flame Charge would not have taken me out, and I would have got the move off like that just happened. Or if they Brave Birded me, I think that I could have, with a shield, gotten to 2 Powder Snows with the Abomasnow. With their defense down like that. So there we go. That was a Talonflame lead that I managed to maneuver around because of Muck there. So that was a pretty good game, honestly. If I playing, because that was like Talonflame lead, I need to get it to the Muck. That was a poor switch on their part. I don't know why they came in with the... Oh, because they could not come in with the Jellicent. Right. They could not come in with... So, I'm trying to think my opponent's play. You have the Talonflame. I think what you do with that is it would have taken multiple... I think 3 Dark Pulses or 2 Sludge Waves to take it with the Talonflame there. Like, right? So, and you have a Melmetal, which deals with the Abomasnow. So there's no point of coming into that Melmetal there against my Muck when that's not a good matchup. They had to double shield there, right? And that's the only way I got ahead on energy. So I think you just stay in there with the Talonflame. At least throw one move. Maybe it's a Brave Bird to at least... Yeah, if you want to keep the Talonflame on my Abomasnow, throw a Brave Bird to force a shield or do huge damage and then come in with your Melmetal. There's no point of coming in right away. So... Anyways, that was a 2-3 set, so not bad. I didn't obviously. I probably would have won the other one if I remember they had 3 shields instead of just the. They had the 2 shields instead of what I thought they had was 1. Hey, thanks, Alfie's Mullet. We won't meet in one day. Alfie's Mullet. I'm guessing that's for Alfredson. Is another member from Ottawa, and we both work downtown, so we both became friends through the Discord, and we're best friends in the game, but we still have never actually met, I don't think, because we were able to trade like through our office buildings. But no, I don't think we met. But yes, when the pandemic is all done, I'm sure we will meet one day. And Paul too. Jeez, another one of my buddies. Hey Paul, how's it going? You just missed a 2-3 set with some real bonehead plays on my part. Yeah, if you wanna, the traveling, the that's the problem right now is the I've been like I mean it's already tough to do best friend trades in general. It's even worse during the pandemic, the lucky trades. So even I'm lucky friends with a few people, but again, the 100 meters is a ridiculous amount. Par for the course sounds like, yeah, pretty much. Um, the 100-meter distance trade is like people are complaining about the spin radius and whatnot, and which I would love to keep the spin radius the way it is for sure. Like, don't get me wrong, but that 100 meters to do a trade, there's been times where people are down the road from me and we cannot do the trade because it's too far. Like, they really need to open up. And I get why you can't do it worldwide, because then you would have people like hoarding certain regional Pokemon. And I guess they want to avoid that. But is it really going to hurt you to do like 25, 30 kilometers so I can just do across town? Yeah, just nerfs. Well, the thing with so my plane is like I'm usually pretty good overall, but I do have a lot of bonehead plays, like and I think that just comes down to like not knowing the counts and stuff. Um, so yeah, there's that. When did you reach Legend in Great League Remix or Ultra League? I reached Legend in Great League Remix, which is good because I did not want to come into Ultra League, hit Legend. So last season I hit Legend before the Great League Remix even started. I made it in Master League, so that was before the Great League Remix even started. And this year I did hit it in Great League. Yeah, even 1 kilometer would be nice. Just it can't be 100 meters. 100 meters is ridiculous. My goal is to always, and and let me know in the comments below, guys, if you've hit Legend or if you're still grinding to it and what your ELO is. These long seasons, I know a lot of the bigger YouTubers slash the people who get to Legend earlier do not like it because, like, I hit it in the Great League, and so I had basically a week and a half of the Great League, 2 weeks of Ultra League, 2 weeks of Master League, and the last week of Open, the 3 of them. So I have to wait like 6.5 weeks before I need to start caring again. So that's why I can just put out new content with new teams, because like, do I care if my ELO drops to like 2,700, 2,600? Not really. Like, and the leaderboard push, like I can maybe push for leaderboard at the ending, but again, you don't get anything but that sort of like recognition. And I've been on the leaderboard multiple times. Like, that's the thing. If I wanted to stay on the leaderboard and just do like consistent, like find a team that works and just grind the heck out of it and stay on the leaderboard, I could. But I want to, 1, create content, and 2, there's no point of like staying on the leaderboard when the wait times are just like ridiculous. So for those of you who are still like 2,100, 2,200 or so, I think it's a mixture of like some of you just don't have access to the Pokemon, and I'm glad that, I don't want to spoil it, I'm glad there's a potential for opportunities to not have to go to level 50 next season, but the bar to entry is so high for Ultra League and Master League, which means that it's high for GBL in general. Overall, you cannot just do Great League for 4 weeks and make Legend. It's realistically not going to happen. Why I think a lot of people, besides the lag, and they think it's a game of luck, which is not a game of luck. I've explained how it's not a game of luck. If you do not have the Pokemon to play in the Ultra League or Master League, then there is absolutely no point of playing GBL outside of just like playing with whatever to get the rewards. And that's what people always ask me. They're like, I'm level 34. I just started. Should I play GBL? I said, yes, you play GBL below level 40 for a few reasons. 1, just to get the rewards, because Dust, even if you go like 1-4 every single time, at least you're getting the dust, right? Dust is such a rare commodity, get it? And 2 is also just learning the mechanics of the games. And that's why, like, if people are worried about like Master League, I think it's just like, and like, I would say like just play it anyways, just so you like learn what the meta is and learn just the mechanics of the game and like how each Pokemon plays against each other. So that way for like the following season, you can do better. It's always like looking forward to the next season. Like, okay, what's my goal this season and can I beat it the next season? So enough talking. I've got a couple more sets here, so I'll just keep going and keep reading the chat and battling here. Yeah, Ultra League is the worst. And you saw it. So that one I did maneuver around with the XLs, but there's some XLs that if you don't have XLs, it's very difficult to win. Like, there's nothing you can do. Hey, you hit a legend. Congrats, Alfie. That's solid. But yeah, it does take a lot. I made a couple hundreds of distance trades to build the XLs, and that's the thing. So like with Paul. So Paul's my buddy from undergrad. He and I did basically 100 trades when I was back in town to get those XLs. See you, Rajesh. Rajesh. Yeah, Rajesh. Sorry, there are a lot of, I know it's India time. It's probably like 1 a.m. out there. So thanks for watching. Yeah, like I said, India is my second highest viewer count. I'm not sure why. And a Deox. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I'm going to have to try and chip this anyways. And then I'm going to get out of here into my muck to absorb any of the moves. Rajarshi. Okay. Rajarshi. Oh, I could not get out in time. Was that a... No, this is just going to be a Psycho Boost, is it not? Or did I count wrong? No, it is a Psycho Boost. What is he doing? Why? Okay, that's interesting. I would not have done that. I would have built up to the rock side. So guys, they have 2 shields here. Keep that in mind. It is a Focus Blast, but they're going to need 2 anyways, so that's fine. I think I'm just going to go straight Hydro Cannon here because I think I can deal just enough damage with the shadows. Hopefully, I mean, I want them to show up one because I'm going to have to shield anyways. And I don't know what their count is at. So I think I'm just going to have to throw pretty soon no matter what anyways, because I don't want to get hit with back-to-back flash cannons and I don't want to, and I don't know what they're at, so I'm only going to do one more. And this is what, and lock on, I don't even know counts for starters, but lock on and Dragon Breaths are just like, I'm not even going to try and count. I'm just going to hope for the best. Oh, geez, I'm done. This is not good. I got to throw here. I'm going to just go in here and try and do any sort of chip damage here that I can. And then I'm going to have to try and do muck for the win here. Nope, couldn't even get to the... It's over. No, there's no way this team, like I said, this team loses to counter users to begin with. So, yeah, it's over. Even if I threw the Weather Ball there, I don't think the Sludge plus Weather Ball would have been enough anyways. It would have been close. But yeah, no, it's over. I maybe need to try and catch a Power Punch, but then it doesn't matter because they're just ramping up, right? So, no, just throw the... No, I'm done. Yeah, so the problem with this team is, and this is where I played it with Talonflame before, and Talonflame is much better to deal with this exact situation where you have double counter users. Like I said, I started running Abomasnow solely for when I was running Talonflame, you were also weak to like Swampert because your Muck gets destroyed by Swampert and your Talonflame has an okay matchup, but if you get outpaced in certain situations, you're gonna lose there. So Blastoise is another one of those Pokemon that I always run into, and it's like super bulky. And I'm like, man, this Pokemon is really really good. Like, I don't know why I haven't built one up. Yeah, so XL. I'm getting the battle starting, but not getting anything. So I'm guessing I'm gonna get legged out here and restart. So there's a couple Pokemon that I understand having the XL for. If you go out and like grind, like the Stunfisk has had enough. Stunfisk has had enough between the first event and the Go Fest, and if you walk it, you can have enough for Stunfisk. Scrafty, I get a Scrafty every other reward here, so I can see having enough Scrafty XLs, especially if you trade it. But people who have like, I've seen level 50 Hypnos. I've seen level 50. What else have I seen level 50 of? Like Nidoqueens. I'm kind of like, how do you have the XLs for these Pokemon? These Pokemon are not around for you to have just catching XLs. So it's going to be a combination of just like walking and more likely like a swinger to get those XLs overnight. Mandibuzz, if you catch enough eggs, I think getting the XLs is not unreasonable between that and walking. I'm gonna check my so I'm gonna play this game, Obstagoon lead. Okay, so again, another bad lead, and I got some legs, so I'm behind on the move here. So after this game one, I think I'm gonna go into Talonflame because I'm just seeing too many counter users at this. And they got a, oh my goodness, this is a terrible, terrible, terrible start here. I don't mind throwing here because it's probably just gonna be one Hydro Cannon anyways. I don't know if this takes out Hydro Cannon from a Shadow 50%. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna close that because that was annoying. Okay, let's hope Muckin. Okay, Crest, that's not 2, 3. Okay, so I do know one count, and that's 6 to get to a Grass Knot. So I'm going to catch the Grass Knot on the Muck and save the shield. And it's a Talonflame. So they are just going to ramp up here. How do I want to do this? They may just go straight Brave Bird. No, they are going to go Flame Charge to ramp up. Okay. 1. See if they get greedy and try and go and incinerate down. I don't know who wins CMP either. That's a problem. So I don't know who wins CMP. So I don't know if I just come in and just throw. Okay, so they threw it right away. So that's not bad because now I know I can grab a couple more on my. So the problem is a 2 shielded. They still have 2 shields left for Cress. Yeah, this is going to be a nightmare. I probably am. I think between, I'm going to need like, yeah, they maybe you'll just, Yeah, I think I lost this one again too. I'm gonna go to even Earthquake is not gonna take out a Crest because Crest is just way too thick. I don't think an Earthquake would take it out there, so I think I gotta go see if a Hydro Cannon, 2 Hydros will take it out, and I doubt that it will. No, I need a Hydro and an Earthquake, and that's not happening before I get taken out here. No. Close. Yeah, let's take a look at my Pokemon to see the XLs that I have for okay, so for Jellicent, the reason I'm actually even close is because I still only have 102. So that's 102 XLs for Jellicent, and that's with probably doing 50 to 75 frillish trades to get those XL candies. So that's that. Mandibuzz, 184. So I hatched a decent amount of candies for that. So I've got an okay amount of XL candies. Problem is I don't have a good IV one yet. So that's going to take me a while. What else is there? Skarmory, not even close. 129. Yeah, so I'm going to need a lot more if I ever want to try that. People were mentioning Nidoqueen. Okay, I had Nidoran 194. That's more XLs than I expected to have on Nidoqueen. So again, still 100 short, which is not insignificant. What else is there? Joltik, 160. And then I've got a good Sableye. I've got a really good, is that my, no, that's not the return one. This is it. The 2, 12, 15 return Sableye. But I only have 60 XL candies. Man, if I could get the XLs on that, I'd love to use it in Great League. What other Pokemon XL? Politoed, which I just saw a lot of. 105. Okay, so I'm actually surprised that I'm in triple digits for a lot of these. I'm trying to think what else is an XL that we see. Deox, not even close. I did like 10 Deox raids. Yeah, 32. So not getting a Deox 92. And this is why I absolutely hate this pay to play. So for those of you who, let's talk about a bit about this free to play Niantic whole kerfuffle that's going on with everyone right now. So I have always been free to play. I started too late in this game. I started December 2018. So I was already behind on shinies and legendaries and stuff like that. And I just told you guys my schedule. So I don't have the time to go and grind. So for me, I don't care about shinies, right? Like, I know they're nice and I know they're cool. Driftblim, okay. Yeah, keep putting the other XLs in the chat and I'll go check them after. So I don't have time to go grind. I don't have time to go... and I don't honestly feel like paying a bunch of money in a game for trophies. I'm good enough to make legend that I don't need to push money for raids and everything else. So I've always been free to play. These YouTubers now who are coming out, I'm so torn on this whole situation because, so first of all, Niantic's PR letter. Basically, Niantic basically said, nah, fam, we're going to keep the distance the same, but here's a letter to make you shut up. That's essentially what the letter was. For anyone who knows PR, that's what it was. All these YouTubers are saying they're going to go free to play. I do think some of them will short term, go free to play. But I also think them going free to play short term is jumping on the bandwagon to get views as opposed to actually wanting to see significant change. Because this is why I agree that the interaction radius being 80 meters instead of 40 meters is much, much better. And my quality of life, I don't know if you guys saw, I have 2 stops right beside myself in a park gym here. I cannot reach them with the 40, I can reach them with the 80. So for me, it'd be much better to have the 80. But for those who are arguing like, oh, it's for the those with accessibility issues. It's like, yeah, those who had accessibility issues had those issues for 4 years, and no one raised a fuss in the 4 years until they realized how good this was, to how easy it made the game at 80. And again, I'm agreeing that it probably should stay 80 for those issues. Like for me, I remember, because I work downtown, and I remember having to do raids during the 40 meter distance. And there were times where the gym was right in front of a business. And I don't know. So think of any major city downtown during like work hours. There are hundreds of people crossing paths. So you used to have 10 to 15 people standing in front of I think it was like a Starbucks or something, because there was a raid going on there. So of course it is much better if you can spread them out. So I do think the A should say, I do just think that a lot of the people who are coming out now are not doing it for the kindness and the kindness of their heart helping others. They're doing it for their content, and they're doing it to help themselves. I think so. That's just my take on that. And just hearing how much these people spend, it's so, I don't want to get into like how much YouTubers make, but you got to remember, they're spending money in the game, which they get to write off their taxes. And then they're getting all this views for the money there, and then they're getting Patreon. So I'd be interested to see how much some of these actually take after taxes and after they get to write off expenses for the game. So yeah, anyways, that's my little spiel on this. So a couple more people have mentioned Pokemon in there. But yeah, so Niantic has always been behind paywall, and this is why I actually don't want to spend any more any money on the game at all anyways, is because why am I paying X amount of dollars? Like some of these YouTubers are spending hundreds, $1,000s a month to get a shiny, to get a hundo. Like for me, again, if you have that value proposition in your mind that it's worth it, go for it. Like, but for me, it's a game. It's not worth it, quite honestly. So let's go with these other Pokemon. I see Galvantula, I've already did Joltik, and I got like 100-ish. Drifblim, 67. So not even close there. Scrafty, I may have a lot because like I said, I get Scrafty as a reward constantly. Still only 138. So 138 when I have an A9. Ninetales I love Ninetales. Ninetales has been a beast for me in Great League. I would love to use it in Ultra League because I think replacing Abomasnow with Ninetales would be even better for this team, because adding that fairy would at least neutralize your but I got 48 Vulpix XLs. So that's not good. That's not happening anytime soon. And then Registeel and Cresselia, those are XLs too, but for sure I do not have, because I do not do raids for them, right? So 20 Registeel and Cresselia, probably the same thing. 1 Cresselia. And this is the thing, if they ever took away Master League Classic, I would be screwed, because like I don't like Dialga is out for, so I don't think I've transferred any yet. Do I have some transfers here? So I've got 26 total Dialgas here, which you can see I only have 74 XL for them. And out of those 26 that I have there, some of them, first of all, some of them were from before. Some of them were from like I already have one built up for Master League 15, 14, 13 that I caught 2019, March 2019. So really, boosted trade, this is probably my first one. Yeah, raid from Taiwan. So 3, 6, 9. Yeah. So I've got like 18 Dialgas that I've done. So if they ever got rid of Master League Classic, I would just, I don't know what I do. I'd have to just go common Pokemon because I do not have the XLs for any of these Pokemon. They may replace it with Master Premier Classic. So this is, I'm at such a interesting spot with I would love a Vulpix event. I really need to. I know that there's going to be a Master Premier class. Well, I don't know, but if you guys watched my last video about the potential Premier Classic events, so I actually have pretty solid Pokemon for Master League Classic, right? Because I've got like level 40 Mewtwo, a Hundo Groudon, a pretty good Kyogre that's 40, Dialga that's 40, Ho-Oh that's 40. And these IVs are not Hundos, but you know what? They're pretty close. Dragonite Hundo. My Giratina is a pretty weak one. Decent Melmetal. Yeah, I don't have... There's 3 Master League Pokemon that I still want to build. Palkia, Yveltal, and Lugia. Those are the 3 Master Leagues I want to build. But I don't have the XLs for any. So I do well in Master League Classic because, one, I've been playing it for so long. I know just all the moves and the meta and everything. And I've got good Pokemon. But if they took away Master League Classic and just went Premier, like, I don't even know what I would do for Premier. Because, like, my top Pokemon are all... I think Dragonite would probably be one of the top ones for Premier. Again, like, Metagross is going to be up there. Machamp, Gyarados, I think, would be a beast. Mamoswine has been a beast for me in Master League Classic, so I'd probably still use it for that. Togekiss, if you want to run a Charmer. Excadrill still has potential. Snorlax too. So I guess there's a few Pokemon. So if they do, in Season 9, if they do the Premier League, I'll throw a couple teams together just to give you guys some suggestions. Do you think Heatmore has play? If I was going to put Heatmore in my ranking system, I put it like as a low B, high C, quite honestly. I don't think it has a ton of play. Okay, let's switch this Abomasnow out for Talonflame and do a couple more battles here. Watch the first one be like a Giratina altered where I could have used the Abomasnow. But I'm just running into too many counter users here. So otherwise, the stream seems to be going well. I can read the chat okay. I think I'm probably still a little delayed on my video, which is okay. So Cresselia in the lead. If Cresselia is in the lead, they are likely running Grass Knot and Moonblast, which I would resist both. If it's a future sight, so be it, but it's likely running that moveset, and I resist that. But the thing is, Cresselia is so like tanky that I'm still going to be taken out. I don't know if I'll be taken out. Am I going to get to the third Incinerate before they get to the third Moonblast? It'll be close. So I've talked about IVs before, and I get asked about IVs all the time. Sneak an Incinerate through, that's huge there. So I may just shield this up because I think they may go double Moonblast here, and I'd want to just come out with energy. I'm going to get a shield. Come on, don't get to it. Perfect. So I'm loaded here with energy and buffed up once for whatever comes in. And there's your Giratina. Maybe I should have done one more up before I've done through that. Maybe they'll think I'm baiting. Yeah, they didn't shield. Oh, that's huge. Just go here and hope that they try to counter me down. Sorry, I lost my train of thought on the IVs. I'll talk about the IVs after this battle. Incinerate. Ugh, Incinerate is such a brutal move to use. So far, so good. They're going to Dragon Claw me. I have no idea what's in the back. Double Dragon Claw. They're not switching out for some reason. They've already have a... So they're... Oh, it's a fairy. Too. I don't think I'm going to get to another one here. So I think I just come in. Oh, they didn't shield it. Okay, that's over. I can just mud shot down. The thing with IVs, so you've seen some of my IVs on, actually I'm just going to go back to my Pokemon with the IVs here. Because for me in general, the Pokemon is far more important than the IVs. So like I have a 14, 15, 15 is good on Mewtwo, but I obviously don't have that 15 attack. 15, 14, 13 on Dialga. My worst, like some of my worst ones here are 12, 14, 13 on the Giratina, because it was lucky at the time, so it was one of the first ones I built up. And another one of the terrible IV ones is the Shadow Snorlax, because that's the only Shadow Snorlax I have, and it's a 12, 10, 14. So this is the thing. You're talking about breakpoints here. For me, let's be honest. The majority of battlers in Go Battle League, myself included, are not good enough for breakpoints to matter in the grand scheme of things. Will it cost you a game here and there? Sure. Is it going to stop me from getting to Legend or you getting to Legend? No. For me, the most important thing is the team. I'd rather have a terrible IV Snorlax that can sort of wall Giratina and act as a great save swap in this league, even with terrible IVs. So for me, the team comp and the are much more important than the IVs. So that's what I'll say on IVs. And same thing with the like the Ultra League. I have a Hundo Abomasnow, which I powered up. So it's not the ideal Abomasnow, but it's a pretty good one overall. So yeah, so that's my thought on IVs. So the question is then, if you're debating, if you're like on the fence about, so for example, if you have this 12, 15, 12, 10, 14 Shadow Snorlax and you're on the fence thinking, should I power this up? Basically this is how I think about it in my head. Do I have enough candies? Do I have enough candies and dust to do it right now? Yes or no? Yes. If I do it right now, am I going to be extremely frustrated if I grab one with better IVs in the next season? Like, don't make it like next 2 weeks, make it like the next season. If yes, see you, Vishnu, have a good sleep. If you're going to get mad that if you have a better IV one coming in the next season, just wait one season. I'd rather go one season without a Pokemon and have good IVs in the next one. So for example, Yveltal, I do not have a good IV one yet. I was trying to get one in Go Fest. I couldn't. I'm now trying to trade for one. I'm willing to sit on that one to try and get a good IV one. But if the answer is no, or if you have like enough candy to do like multiple, for me, it's worth powering up now and then try and get one later too, and then build it up later. And I think that was the case for Mamoswine, because I had a Mamoswine with, I had enough candies for a couple, So I built one just to use it, and then I used that one with bad IVs, and then I eventually did a lucky trade and got a good one, and then I built that one up for my one that I use now. So that is my thought on IVs, and I'm now going to jump into another battle here. The meta for Master League is like 30 Pokemon, and you are gonna see that like you can just go to my rankings that I just did for Master League. It's the same. You're gonna see the same 20 Pokemon in Master League Classic. The battle's starting here, so I'll go over those Master League Pokemon right after this battle. Let's see, Talonflame lead into a Swampert, so that's not ideal. So I don't really want to. So it's going to come down to whether I can get an extra Incinerate through, and I cannot. I can take one Hydro Cannon, so that's the good news. I'm going to have to shield one up. I think. I can shield this one up, and then hopefully, I'm hoping that they shield up this Brave Bird. I mean, this Flame Charge. If they don't shield this up, I mean, the game's. I'm probably going to lose already. They didn't. That sucks. Yeah, this one's over already. I guess I should have went for the Brave Bird right away, because the Hydro Cannon, they're not going to mud-shot me down, right? And there's the Giratina, which I hate in the back. At least I have a Muck still, but I gotta imagine this one's over already. I guess they're really building up here. I think they're within one Hydro Cannon and Mudshot range. What are they doing? Why are they trying to come out with 1,000 energy? Okay, well, I'll force that second shield then. So that's not terrible. It's still going to take 2 Dragon Claws to take me out here, which they definitely have. They probably have like 3. I'm going to save this. I have no idea what else they have. If this is an Earthquake, it's not, it's just a Hydro Cannon. Am I going to get greedy here? I'm going to try and get greedy. I didn't think I could do it. Yeah. But I'd rather do that and come in with the Talonflame and get a little ahead on energy on the Talonflame here than have them come in and farm with something. But they still may be able to farm with the Giratina. Giratina is pretty low though, so we'll see. Lag. I'm gonna. So I forced them to throw there, so that's good. I still think they're probably close to another move though, so I can't get too greedy here. And then let's hope they have Fire Spin Charizard in the back, because that's about the only way I'm going to come out of this. Lapras. Dude, just bring it out. I would have lost already. What is this guy doing? Take me out. So the Master League meta, for those of you who are now going to have to play Master League. Yeah, I'm just watching back now. Why did he let me get to... I just watch it back because there's the delay. Why did he wait till I got to the Earthquake? I wasn't going to... Anyways. So for those of you who are going to be playing Master League Classic starting Monday, there are essentially only 20 Pokemon that you're going to see. And if you just go to my video that I did on the rankings, it's basically that. Your normal steals, which are Melmetal, Dialga, and sometimes you see Metagross. And then your dragon / flyers, I'll call them, which is your Dragonite, your Lugia, your Yveltal as the main ones, and sometimes Ho-Ho. And then your ground type users, which is your Groudon and your Garchomp, are your main two. And then Mewtwo you'll see, and you will see Kyogre, and then you'll see Togekiss, and then sometimes you'll see Heatran, sometimes spicy like Tyranitar, but pretty rare. And now you're going to see Palkia a lot too. So those are like your main, and Excadrill, thank you, because Excadrill is the main counter to Dialga, as you will see in one of the teams that I built for Master League. So those are the main Pokemon you're going to see. And that's Master League Classic can get a bit boring if you are just don't want to see the same 20 Pokemon, because you will just see those 20 Pokemon on different teams in different formats for the entirety of the 2 weeks. Some people may try and run Spice, like I'm sure some YouTubers will try and run I know Yonkis ran, was it Yonkis? Who did I play that had that? It was either Yonkis or Tho that I played when they had the crocodile evolution one. So like you're gonna see a couple like that, but otherwise it's just gonna be the same ones. So the good news is if I keep playing like this, I'm gonna lower my ELO that I should be able to wipe up on the Monday night stream. But other than that, I'm still above 2,900. Lapras. So Lapras is not a great lead, because the Surfs are going to be doing a lot here. I'm going to try and sneak in. My game is spinning. The lag has been really bad. I'm going to take one Surf just to see how much it does. A lot. So at this point, I'm going to try and just go Brave Bird here. I've learned my lesson. Brave Bird, safe swap Muck, and then deal with what we can there. And I let a full Volt Switch through, which is not ideal, but the timing is, we're getting a lot of lag here. A lot of them are shielding, like the Joltik. So I want to run a Joltik, but Galvantula. But what I am finding is that the majority of them have to shield like the first move anyways. Like Muck doesn't, it hits decently hard, but it doesn't hit super hard. They're double shielding. Why are you double shielding? Go here. So I'm going to Sludge Bomb this off and do as much as I can. So I can. That's pretty decent. It's now within Mud Shot range. I'm going to have to shield at least one anyways. I got one Mud Shot through there, which is good. I think I need to shield even if it is it's a discharge, which would have been resisted, but that's okay. So what do they have left? The Lapras and then whatever's in the back. I think I'm going to probably let this go. And if I have to reset, I'll reset here. What do you have in the back? I'm guessing the Lapras is going to come out. Is it low enough that I can... Oh, it's a Charmer. That sucks. Hopefully the 2 Hydro Cannons, even though I'm lowered. I don't want to reset because then I'm worried about the Lapras coming in. I'd rather just throw these 2 off here. Let's see how much it does. Okay, I'm going to reset then. I can get this off. And then I've got a shield for the Lapras. I think one Hydro Cannon should be enough here from a Shadow. And then even if it's not, I should be able to Mud Shot down before they take me out. Unless they have back-to-back moves here, but I doubt it. Okay, good. Anyways. They usually go for the debuff when they shield. Yeah, I know a lot of Galvantulas like to do that. Like they always shield first, go for the attack, drop, and then stop shielding. But for me, like if you're gonna use an XL Pokemon, one of the reasons you use the XL Pokemon besides the output damage is to absorb those. And I guess if you have a bunch of level 50, but that they didn't have, right? Lapras isn't an XL, and Clefable is an XL if they built it up. Yeah, because my level 41 topped out at like 2400-ish. So if you have an XL built on your team, why are you wasting 2 shields on the XL when you have Glacier Pokemon? Like a Clefable, you need to save a shield for Clefable. Half the point of Charmers is having a shield that you can just charm down. Like if you're going to use a Charmer, you need the shields. So I think that was just a misplay there. Anyways, another 2-3, which is the worst. It's actually the worst because you don't lose enough points for them to go, you lose like 10 points. So you like are still in range of like tough people, but you don't get any good rewards. So that's too bad. Anyway, so do I like anime? Honestly, I haven't watched like a ton, quite honestly. I don't even watch much TV anymore. I got into like some of the superhero shows, but I'm not like a huge anime or even a superhero buff. Thanks for answering the questions in the YouTube comments. Yeah, I try to answer as many questions as I can in the YouTube comments. Again, part of my sort of like how I'm putting myself as a YouTuber is to be a helpful one, right? Because like that's how I want to differentiate myself from the top PvP YouTubers. They generally do not help gameplay. They are fantastic battlers. They are probably better content creators than me, quite honestly. Like I like watching Zionic's videos more than I like watching my own videos, but I think I'm more helpful than Zionic overall because Zionic just like shows the battles and like again, showmanship, his catchphrases, everything like that. If I was watching just video for entertainment value, 100% I'm watching his. If I want to watch a video to actually learn something about the team and how to use it properly and overall like that then I would definitely watch, I think, my video because I think you get more value out of it. So I guess that's my target. I'm targeting people who are either newer or want to get new team ideas and understand how to use them. Can you show your collection? I basically did just show my collection in the Great League, Ultra League, and Master League videos. Because I did my rankings based on the Pokemon that I have, and then the Pokemon I didn't have that were good, I showed them. What I could do, yeah, Xanax more commentating, that's right. What I can do is show you, if you guys care about Hundos and Shinies, I can do that, because I know a lot of people like that stuff. Again, I don't really care about that stuff. But my Hundos, so I have 46 Hundos. Groudon, the Rayquaza, I have 2. Guess what is my most cool Hundo that I have? I purified a Woopa. I don't know if I'll ever use it because I don't have the XLs for it yet. I put it in the gym. But it's a Hundo Wobbuffet purified. So that will be pretty fun if I ever want to just meme it out one day. But Hundos, yeah, there's not many that I would look at and just be like, wow, I'm so happy I got that one. Just a lot of sort of the regulars. And then shinies. Again, if you care about this stuff, I got 400 shinies, which seems like a lot, but I know a lot of these are like community day moves. Maybe this one I just go number. Let's start from the top here. You got your general community day moves. I got a Caterpie. Oh, you want to know what my best shiny is? So, funny story. I had not... Pidgeotto were my favorite Pokemon. I only played the red version and the gold version, and then I stopped. But I always had Pidgeot on my team. So Pidgey was my favorite shiny Pokemon. Our favorite Pokemon. So I don't care about shinies. I wanted the shiny Pidgey. I could not get one for months. I opened every single one I could find, could not get it. And then I was down in Hamilton. Nope, that was not in Hamilton. I was down in Hamilton. Which one is it? Probably this one. And I got it on June 23rd. I was so happy. And then since June 23rd, I got 2 more shiny Pidgeys. So definitely that was one I really, really liked, but overall not thing. I got 3 of the shiny Pikachu hats from the Go Fest there. Shiny Raichu from a thing. And then Ponyta was another one where we're coming up here. I had no shiny Ponytas and I wanted one. And then I did the Kanto Tour one. And I got 5 shiny ones. I think, did I even trade one away already? So it's just such a nice shiny. It's just like, this is what's the best looking Pokemon in the game, in my opinion? Right there. So good looking. So nice. And then community day. Few executors. Yeah, I got 6 shiny Chanseys. I don't know how that happened. I got 6 shiny Chanseys, a couple Flower Crown Chanseys, 3 Flower Crown shiny Chanseys. More community day stuff. Couple of the Meryl had its do I transfer shinies? Yes. I usually I transfer. I only try and keep like 5 community day shinies because some people like trading community day shinies, but like there's no point of keeping a ton of them because everyone, like pretty much everyone did the community day, right? So everyone has that shiny, so they don't need it. If it's a more rare shiny, even like the Meryl, like I have 7 here, right? And it's because even though it's had its day, it's still more rare. So I'll keep it, but no more than like 5 or 6. So I know this one's super rare. I got this one at Go Fest this year, and I know it's super rare, so that's pretty cool. Shiny Unknown. That one I know it would be worth a lot to some people. Sneasel, I got a ton of them. A couple Skarmories here. Just your legendaries here. Community day, community day, community day, community day. So a lot of these are community day. I have 3 shiny Sableyes. How often do I keep good PvP IV Pokemon without becoming meta? Almost always. I'll have anything that's like a 90, 97, 98 or better, even if it's a bad Pokemon, I'll keep at least one of them just in case it gets a community day move or becomes like relevant to PvP if they get like a buff or something. I'll go over the GBL. Actually, just go check out my YouTube. What's your best reward Pokemon from GBL? Just go to my the video I put out on 5 reasons to play GBL. The first one was rewards, and I went over all my Pokemon that I got in GBL from rewards. So community day. Phoebus has another one of those Pidgey moments where I was hatching. I didn't try to hatch the Phoebus, but I would hatch it from every 10. I don't know how long some of you have been playing, the 10-kilometer eggs used to hatch Phoebus 90% of the time, and I would never ever get a shiny. And then I got one shiny once, and then I got 4 more since. So I got 5 overall there. Chimeco, I've got 4 during GoFest, and I really like the shiny. It's a really nice shiny. Again, I don't get excited too much for shinies because they're just part of the game. Couple rays, I know people like those. Community day. So community day. So a lot of my Pokemon shinies, realistically, are just community days. Again, community day. I did get the shiny garbage, trubbish. And then community day. So out of those 400, how many were community day Pokemon? Like 250? And then a few legendaries. That's the thing. Like, I don't have a shiny Dialga. I don't care. Like, I don't understand why you're spending hundreds of dollars to get a shiny Dialga. I just don't care. But to each their own. If you want a shiny Dialga and it makes the chemicals in your brain go off to make you happy, go for it. So yeah, the Celebes and the Mews are tough because I have the 2 Mews from the 2 moves I got with terrible IVs. One is 11, 11, 13, which I use for Great League. And then the other one I was hoping to build up for Master League, but it's a 14, 10, 10. So it's too bad. But again, it's one of those things where because Mew is limited and it's either you have it and use it or you don't. I may build it up anyways, but again, I only have 125 Mew candies, so I need to start throwing XLs in there if I want to do that. Yeah, and I'm not knocking people who spend money. I guess I'm knocking them a little bit, but for me, you value everything differently, right? Some people, and I get why the big YouTubers spend the money on the game because they can write it off on their taxes. So going super hard, getting shinies to show you in a video, doing 20 raids in an hour to show you in a video, building up a level 50 to show you in Master League, they can do that and then write it off on their taxes. So for them who do this for full time and make it their job, I get it. I get why they spend the money. I also get why some people who just take this as like a very serious hobby spend money on the game because like it is a pay to play. Like a lot of these good Pokemon, you need to spend money on the raids, on the incubators, spend time out grinding to get the Pokemon, the XLs or the shinies that you want. So if that's part of your game, like, and you enjoy it, go for it for sure. How high does the new shiny Mew go? I don't know. Like, I don't know what level 40 is. So I do have one more set if you guys want to see me do one more set, or if you guys have any other questions about my Pokemon. Oh, I did see Pokemon. What are my what if I had to choose one go-to for each league, what would it be? So I don't, and that's the thing, I don't really have one. So if I'm gonna tell you to go watch some videos, the team that got me the best in Great League, which I think is my go-to now, is the Double Steel, Double Flyer line, which is Stunfisk, Pelipper as a safe swap, and Skarmory in the back. That has been working really well for me. For the last few days, I have been doing Abomasnow, Muck, and Swampert in Ultra League because that's what I have mostly, and I'm comfortable with the line. I switched to Talonflame now just because they don't have XLs. So this, for me, like I said, Swampert hits like a truck with the Hydro Cannons and the Mud Shots. Amok, best safe swap in the game. Throw it with another Pokemon in the front, cover the weaknesses, you're good. My go-to Master League, for the longest time, this was season like 1 to 3, it was a Hundo Groudon in the lead. It was a Mewtwo as the safe swap, and then it was probably Dialga in the back. I don't run that line anymore because Yveltal and Lugia have changed the meta. And because my Mewtwo is double legacy, which was amazing, because there's a ton of Mewtwo's back in the day. So if you had that double legacy, you could one shot with the Shadow Ball. Now it's a hindrance because I still will use Mewtwo, and you guys will see on Monday when I load it up, Mewtwo will be on my first team. But if you're using Mewtwo with Shadow Ball Psystrike, Yveltal is going to destroy you. And even in the Lugia matchup with the Shadow Ball, you still lose that matchup. So it's not my go-to. So that was my go-to line. It's not so much anymore. I just ran this line. So my line on Monday is going to be very similar to this. I may switch Mamoswine with Kyogre. But it's essentially going to be Mewtwo lead, Dialga in the back, and then I'm probably going to run Kyogre to deal with the Excadrill to take out the, right? So it's basically cover your weaknesses. Dialga will handle your Giratinas and your other dragon types because it's half steel. Kyogre, which I'm going to put in there. I'll just put it in now. Kyogre is going to handle your Excadrill and Melmetal. And Mewtwo as a front is just going to put heavy pressure on shields early. So if I was running Mewtwo now as a safe swap, you either run Ice Beam or I've seen Thunderbolt. I think you would, or Focus Blast. So the trade-offs are Focus Blasts are, see, why don't like, Focus Blast is great if shields are down and you run up against a Melmetal or Dialga, because then you can just one shot. And there's times that I've had that. But if shields are up, Focus Blast is somewhat useless unless they're not expecting it. For the coverage, like maybe you want to run Ice Beam for the Flyers, but I don't know. I think Focus Blast or Ice Beam is the second move. I'm running Shadow Ball, so it's fine. Have you ever tried using Steelix? No, I don't. So Steelix is another one that I don't even know if I have an Onyx right now, quite honestly. So I have two Steelix, both pretty terrible. Oh, I don't know what even a good IV is. And I have 6 XL Candy. I don't know if it needs XL Candy, but no, I have not run a Steelix. I do not have the XL Candies for it. I've run up against it, and it seems like a slow charger, quite honestly. And I don't know if I love that ground steel typing either. It just seems like you have a lot of weaknesses there. And then Yveltal, Garchomp, and Snorlax for Ultra League. Let's see. I guess you do okay. Garchomp and Yveltal will both take neutral from fighters though, so you're a bit weak to fighters overall. No love for Palkia or Kyogre. So, Kyogre? So, Palkia over Kyogre. I really like Palkia. I am hoping I can get a good Palkia to build up for this Master League. Palkia is one of the only Pokemon that my best is 15, 13, 13 right now, which is not bad. I have a 13, 15, 15, which is a lucky. That's the best lucky I could get. And a 15, 12, 15 here, which isn't bad either. So I have potential to build up, but I am going to go really hard this week to try and get a Palkia to build up, because I do think Palkia is a good Pokemon. Why I wouldn't run it? You could run it, I guess, Palkia Dialga. Why I wouldn't run it off the bat? I mean, Kyogre just has a little more bulk. And the main reason, so here's the main reason why I wouldn't run Palkia. Well, you could run Palkia over Kyogre, but not with this lineup, because you need something to deal with the Excadrill, and you need something to deal with the Melmetal. And you can't have a double dragon Pokemon like Palkia Dialga to deal with those two Pokemon. You're going to have a lot of trouble. So that's the main reason why I wouldn't use Palkia over Kyogre in that situation. Don't you like G-Fisk? It's also ground steel. I do like G-Fisk. I like GFIS in the Great League. I don't have the candies for the Ultra League yet. I think, honestly, people always say, like, people are mad when people use, like, Galarian Stunfisk and Azumarill and everything in Great League. They're meta for a reason and they're base for a reason. Like, just use what works. Like, you can run Spice if you want, and there's other things that counter it, but when in doubt, just go for the common Pokemon that have always been good. Like, you can't go wrong. And Kyogre holds up well against Charmers, correct? So let's do one more set here because that's all I have left. And then this is my last set because I've done 2 in the morning and I've done 2 with you guys watching now. And then that's it. And then we've already been doing this for an hour 50 minutes. So, and 50 viewers, which isn't bad because like some of these YouTubers with like 10 to 15,000 subscribers get like a couple hundred viewers. So the fact that I've got 50 concurrent viewers is pretty solid. I think I'm like I said, I'm right around 2,100 subscribers. What I'm finding is they're very, very loyal subscribers, which I appreciate. Like lots of views, consistent views, lots of comments. So let's go into things. So Talonflame against an Obstagoon. So good thing I do not have the see if I can sneak there. So good fast move denial and then not allowing me to sneak in. I got a bit of lag there, so I think I'm gonna have to reset the game after this. But good thing I don't have a Abomasnow on the lead, or else that would have been another tough come on. Perfect. So now if they want to get this move off, they're gonna have to shield here. I think I can definitely survive 1. So I'm gonna let that go. Hopefully they may get another move. Come on, get through. Perfect. That Incinerate should register. I don't know if it's enough to take it out though, but I don't think they're gonna take me out with the cross chop before I can take them out. So hopefully, throw it. That's the problem with Talonflame. That is the problem with Talonflame. When you overtap and you get stuck in the Incinerate, you're done. Because it's a 5-turn fast move, and you just get locked in there. So that's smart on my opponent to do it when they knew I was going to get caught in the Incinerate. I don't know what the moveset is. Thunder and Poison? So I'm probably just going to let this go. Oh, they do know Dark Pulse. That's too bad. Hope I can just counter down or mud shot down. So I got some energy here. The Obstagoon doesn't have a ton of energy left. So if it comes in, I'm going to try and get greedy here and catch. I'd rather just take it here, come out with an energy Thunder Punch Dark Pulse. Yeah, well, unfortunately I learned that a little late. That's okay. I'd rather save it for Toxicroak. That is rough. I know this is resisted. Is Sludge resisted too? I'm gonna go down here. I think I shield this. No, I did not press the shield button in time. I was too busy figuring out what I wanted to do. Yeah, I lost. What I should there is I should have shielded, forced the Sludge Bomb. I don't even know if I would have taken it out. Toxicroak, that's a rough Pokemon. Toxicroak is another Pokemon that I do not have enough XLs for because it is an XL Pokemon. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, poison resists poison, so yeah, it's too bad. See, this is why you guys are better than I am at this because I do not know the typings. We're gonna have one day we're gonna do a stream where we're just gonna do teach Dan the typings here because I don't know poison. I don't know bug. I don't know. Those are the main two I don't know. Charm, I think I know most of it. It's sort of the weird ones. Hundo is 2488 at level F40. Okay, so 2488 F40. So it could have been Hundo, but if you want an XL, right, you need better IVs than that. Actually, let's close this and reopen because the game is being laggy. Fire roast bug. I do know fire roast bug, and I know bug is weak to flying, I think too. Yeah, flying. But like what is bug good against? I don't know. Poison soaks into the ground. So that's interesting, and I should maybe do one video. I'm probably just looking at all your comments. I'll probably do this because some of you have said now Toxicroak and Nidoqueen at 2488 hundos go to level 40, which is right at the top. So what I want to do one day is throw those Pokemon up and see the difference between them at level 40 and if you had the perfect IV, like for XL, and how many XLs and like what games you would win and lose. Bug is good against Psychic, Dark, and Grass. Psychic, Dark, and Grass. Okay. Okay, there you go. Psychic, Dark, and Grass. I will keep that in mind. Yeah, so these are some things, and that's the thing. Kind of like I said before, if I wanted to be like a consistent leaderboard person, I think I could if I took the time to learn all the counts and all the moves. But if I can make leaderboard without that stuff, and my time commitment is already brutal, and I don't know if I've mentioned this on screen, we have baby number 2 on the way coming in a couple months. So yeah, so if around October 1st-ish, if I'm not posting as much, you guys know why. My battery's also getting low, my phone's getting hot too, so I think I'll try and get through this last set and then I will maybe charge it up. And this is what I was seeing a lot, and you're gonna see right here, I really want to get a good Giratina Altered, and I was trying to get it, because look at how much these Dragon Breaths are doing there. I snuck an Incinerator, which is huge, so I'm gonna go one more, throw the Brave Bird, and then bail. But look at that. Between the Dragon Breath and the Dragon Claw, my Talonflame is already almost taken out. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to safe swap into Muck here. I'm going to miss a bubble because I'm a scrub. And it's a Talonflame. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Are they going to throw right away? They are throwing right away. Are they going to Brave Bird? They'll probably ramp up, right? Yeah, that's what I would do too. So the thing is, I can force a shield here because I can throw one more and then throw it before they can get a move off here. Force a shield here. So I've already got one shield, which is what they need to do. I wonder if they're going to be aggressive and go for the farm down here. That'd be the worst case scenario. They're not going to get it if they try. That's fine. I'll take the flame charge and then I'll come in with my Swampert. I'm gonna load up. I don't know if I'm gonna beat them to CMP. I don't even know who wins CMP. And so I'm just gonna try and over farm here. I probably could throw right there, but I don't know who wins CMP, so I'm just gonna go for the extra farm there, knowing that I'm gonna have to shield anyways. So now I can take this out and have energy for... The Giratina already took a Brave Bird. Oh, it's a Cress. And that's the thing. These Cress Giratina combos are everywhere. And that's why I was running Abomasnow Muck, because I just ran into these 1,000 times. And they shield up too. That's great. And this is going to be, looks like a Grass Knot because that was real quick. I think I need to try and catch a Grass Knot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get this off first. I think they have one more. I'm expecting they're expecting a catch though. 6, 7. The Giratina had a move, which is unfortunate. I'm going to let that go because I think my only win condition here, and it's not a good one, is an aggressive farm down here. And it's not going to happen because the Giratina is too bulky and spammy. So it's going to be another loss. No, I have no shot. And that's the thing. And this is why I hate Articuno Amok is a good core. Yeah, Articuno Amok would be a good core. Again, I just don't have an Articuno built. But yeah, it's just, I cannot deal with this Cresselia Giratina altered team. And that's why I was running. That's why I did not care about losing to fighters, because I did not want to lose to that combo. Probably third stream charge to lower it. Yeah, probably. You're right. I should have. Next time you'll be able to do a Cresselia? I don't know. Especially that they're coming out with the new generation for the Ultra Part 3. I really think they're going to try and make a push for newer Pokemon before recycling a bunch of ones that we had before. The thing with Cresselia is we've had it too many times. We had it back in the day in raids, and then it was in, I think it was in the weekly boxes for a while, like the monthly week thing, and then it was just in, did it get a second round of raids? And then it was just in Go Fest. So I don't know if we're going to get Cresselia again anytime soon. I think they'll push, especially that's had a shiny too. I think they'll push Palkia this week, obviously, and then the new version the new Pokemon the week after. And then they'll have to do something. I know they're probably going to run Palkia and Dialga again though, because everyone thought that Palkia and Dialga were going to come out in November, because that's when the new release of the game is there that had those two. Hey Savageville, this was just to test to see if I knew, and it's an SCAV. Oh my goodness, just as I cannot catch a break today, guys. It's just one of those days that I'm just not running well. That's fine. And this is not a good matchup either. Black and White Kyurem. Yes, Black and White Kyurem is going to come up soon. And that is one that everyone wants to raid because they're beasts. Yeah, I think a lot of these Pokemon, what they're missing are these signature moves. Oh, I think you probably could have just stayed in there and got me with the drill run. This is not a terrible scenario, especially that they wasted a bunch of time there. Hopefully I can get one more move off here. I can maybe survive an Aqua Tail. Aqua Tail's a pretty weak move. What? How did that even happen? Roll the tape back. That's crazy. See, this is a crunch too. Okay, I think this one's over too. Um, so people, if this, let's put it this way, if I was not on stream and I was grinding towards legend still, I would have stopped playing, because between the mistakes I've made and the losing the leads on the switches and that right there, which I swear I got to it in time, I don't know, like, I'm just running bad. There's nothing you can do. Some days you just don't run well. And if that's a situation, you leave. You stop playing and you leave. That's the only thing you can do. I'll grind it because I only have a couple games left anyways. I figured it was double water in the back. I think I'm screwed here. I think I need to get a shield here. I need to get an earthquake, and I need to catch a move on the Abomasnow. So part 1 is done. I've lost count because I haven't been counting, because I normally do not. It is an ice beam, which means at this point they can just counter me down anyways. So and my switch clock isn't even up anyways to get out of here. Am I going to get to it? And I just lost by 1 move. Yeah, that's just today. What can you do? If you don't have elite TM, if you don't have, no. What move should I use on a Swampert if I don't have the elite TM move? You need Hydro Cannon on Swampert to run. I would not run Hydro Cannon. I would not run a Swampert if you don't have Hydro Cannon. And I would also not waste an elite TM on Hydro Cannon, because there's probably going to be another community day. Like, they always, at least once a year, maybe once every other year, they will give you an opportunity to get the community day move back. Use another Pokemon. Oh, this battle already started by the time that came through. You could use Surf, but again, I would honestly just use a different Pokemon, quite honestly. Finally, and it's a Poison Jab Muck too, which is great. It can still know Dark Pulse, which would do a decent amount, but it wouldn't one-shot me. So, pretty good situation here. I avoid my Swampert swinging the Gyarados. I'm going to win this match. I just don't want to get too greedy with the, because I don't know how much. Maybe here is good. Sure. I'm going to have enough. Yeah. Could this just be an Acid Spray? It could, but I can get to another Hydro Cannon, so I'm going to keep switch, or yeah, I don't care if it's Acid Spray, because I think I can get to another move here before they take me out. And I'd rather just force a shield or take switch back. Either one is fine. They're going to give it to me. Interesting. So if they're giving it to me, it means they really don't want their... Okay, so I'm just going to come in here and take whatever move and just come out with energy, I think is the only point. Master League Classic is going to be spicy next season, if true. Just go for the aggressive farm down, so I come out with energy. Come out with almost 2 Dark Pulses, which is great. The Gyarados comes in. I can definitely take this out with 2 Dark Pulses. There's one. There's a second one. If this doesn't go out, I'm immediately going to go into my Abomasnow and just Powder Snow down and try and get ahead on energy. I'm guessing if they wanted to keep alignment that badly, they probably have some sort of Talonflame in the back, or Escav, which is not great either. So that's possibly the worst case scenario here. I actually would have preferred Talonflame because I would have beat a Talonflame. Escav is just really tough for me to deal with here. I have to let it go because I need to save. The Gyarados has a move though, too. Another one of these acid sprays. I don't think I would have got to 2 moves. I definitely won't get to 2 moves. So maybe I should have just gone Leaf Blade there. The Gyarados has a move. So I need to shield this up. I need to come out with a move or else Gyarados is just going to take me out. And it's another acid spray. I should have... Why did the Gyarados... I swear the Gyarados had a move. I don't know why it came in and threw. So I just lost because... I lost because they almost threw the game there. The Gyarados had a move. Did it not? At least a water that would have taken me out. So I had to throw the move. I'm surprised they did not throw. Maybe they just misclicked. Anyways. That's too bad. Okay, don't shield drill run. Don't shield drill run. The face cam is a little distinct. Yeah, so sorry about my setup, guys. So the setup here, I can't show you what it looks like right now. So the good news is I actually got a stand. I've got to show you guys what I used to use here. So I'm eventually going to get a new setup in the long run if I want to take this seriously, which I am starting to take this seriously because, again, 2,100 subs is more than I thought I'd be at this point. But so I'm using my old computer. It's an Acer super old processing computer, like 10 years old from grad school. So it is old and slow. So the video doesn't work. So if you go watch my first couple, if you want to see bad production quality, go watch my first couple videos, because my first videos is where I just use this computer and no headset. And so it was bad audio and bad video. So then someone said, why don't you get a mic and use your phone as your main recorder, because you can use the webcam from the phone. So I pulled out this mic from my Rosetta Stone that I never used. So getting good use out of the mic at least here. So the mic works, which is good. And it's decent enough audio that you can hear me. So that's good. The bad news is I've got this mic plugged into my computer to make it connect and get the audio from there. I then use my phone. I use my phone to do the video. So I don't have like a professional camera or anything. So I use the phone as a cam. So I normally use this phone because this is my main phone. But I use this main phone as my Pokemon Go phone. So if I want to stream, I need to use my old phone. So I'm using my old phone as the camera with this mic headset in the computer on the old computer where I do the OBS while I stream on my new phone. So the setup is bad. It's bad. I know it's bad. I know there's a disconnect between the audio and the visual. I tried changing the in OBS, you can change the delay in the mic. So I've changed the delay a bit, but I think I'm still off a little bit. So I'm going to go back and watch this stream to see how off I am, so I can maybe adjust it a little bit more there. What do I do for a living? I work, let's just say in infrastructure, financing. Will you ever go on Twitch? Unlikely. I'm going to start on YouTube here. And I think the problem with Twitch is, I think with YouTube, at least some people, like I've got this monetization. So first of all, why do people stream? Some people do it because they want to talk with you guys and connect. Other people do it because it grows their audience and they want to get some revenue. And if you're on Twitch specifically, you're trying to get revenue, right? If you like stream here on YouTube, it's half of just like engaging with your audience, half you want to monetize the video and just keep outputting output. The problem with YouTube is, I don't know if you guys know how much, like I don't mind talking about this stuff. I think it's so funny. So my videos and other YouTube videos, and I'm sure it's similar for the other Pokemon Go content creators. My videos average around between $2.50 and $3.50 per 1,000 video views. So all those videos I put out last week that got like 1,000, 1,500 views are basically netting me $3.50, $4 per video that I put out. So obviously not going to make this a full-time job anytime soon. Twitch, to get money from Twitch, you need to be partnered. And to get partnered, you need something like a ton of concurrent viewers and like consistent streaming time, like 20 plus hours a week. And if you guys are just joining the stream now, go back in the stream. I talk my day. My day from 5 a.m. till 10:30 p.m. is booked solid. There is no downtime to stream. The only reason I'm doing a stream now is because the wife and kid are out of the house and it's the weekend, so I can do the stream. So that's probably why I will never do Twitch, and I will just, you only need affiliate to make money on Twitch. Okay, so I don't know what affiliate is, but I'm guessing I still don't have the time. I don't have the time to stream as much on Twitch as I need to make money. So I'd rather just come on here and build this community here. So let's see what else you guys said, because you guys have talked a bit here. I'm just gonna go back up to the comments to make sure how many hours do you play Pokemon Go? Isn't it difficult with a job? Yes, I play Pokemon Go 5 to 7 a.m. When I'm doing my battles. I don't play it, but I try to just spin stops like when I'm at work hours, because I can, like I said, I work from home right now because of COVID, and I can reach the stop beside me. So I always have Pokemon Go open that I can spin just the stops. And then again, I'm spending time with my daughter from like 6 to 7. So I don't play much Pokemon Go, quite honestly. I rarely go and do the raid hours anymore. I sometimes do the spotlight hours, but only around my house, and I don't use an incense. So I'm not actually raiding, like I'm not playing much. The main thing I do is the battles. And that, so I'd say like 90% of the time I'm actually actively playing Pokemon Go is just battling. Yes, it's quite the MacGyver setup with the electronics. It's not ideal. I need to eventually get a better setup, but right now this is just like I'm not making enough money to warrant an investment in like a good camera and a good mic and stuff like that right now. Yeah, so thanks for all the kind words, everyone. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. Like I said, for my job, I do like financing infrastructure projects. And please suggest some Ultra Premier teams. The best Ultra Premier team that I put together was the one that FP Sticks Zionic also put together, and Tho put together, which was the Gengar, Snorlax, Machamp lineup. There's a ton of other teams to use if you oh, you're not even talking about Remix, you're talking about Premier. Are you talking about like Ultra Premier? Yeah, you're not talking about Classic. So Ultra Premier, no legendaries, but with things, which isn't out right now, right? I'll do, if in season 9, if they do the Premier Classics, then I will put out videos for them. Off the top of my head, I can't think of great teams for Ultra. Ultra has always been my bad league. Master League has been my best, and Great League I'm like extremely good at. I'm a part of a ton of different Discords, and there's one called Pogo Raids, and they put on these Great League, Ultra League, Master League pools and drafts. So you're in a group of like 8 to 10 people, and you each draft 6 Pokemon. And I've come the top 2 for the Great League 2 pools in a row, that I'm now in the top Great League, and I'm 7-1 so far in my Great League battles. So Great League has always been my one of my best, and Master League Classic has always been one of my best, and Ultra League I have always consistently dropped yellow. So the fact that I'm at like 2,900, 2,800 probably after this set ELO in Ultra League with all these XLs, I'm actually quite happy I did not drop to like 2,500, because Ultra League, I just, it's very difficult to compete in this league for me with the resources I have, because I don't, like I said, I do not go out much. Anyways, let's finish off this set. This set is not going well. Yeah. Ultra Premier is coming during Master League Monday. Right, so you will have Ultra League Premier during this season. That's right. So that's a good point, YouTube. It is Master League Open, which is level 50. It's Master League Classic, which is level 40. And then it's Ultra League Ultra Premier, which is no legendaries, but level 50. So that's why I do think a lot of people will play Master League Classic, because they're not going to have the level 50 for Master League Open. They're not going to have the level 50 for Ultra League. So they're going to come up to Master League Classic, where it's level 40. They're going to have Dialga, because they're just done a ton of Dialga raids. So they'll have Dialga. So you're going to see a lot of Dialga plus teams on Monday in Master League Classic. So that's why I'm going to put out a video Monday morning of teams to use to counter Dialga. So the shadows are, yeah, I think Shadow Machamp is very usable. Shadow Machamp is actually a beast in Great League and Ultra League. It's better than the normal one, I think, in my opinion, for those 2 leagues. Another Gyarados lead, so that's a good lead here. So even though it's a good lead, I still need to shield up. I don't need to shield up the Crunch, but it's a pretty close battle with the Crunch. You do outspam, and it only takes 2 Weather Balls to take it out, so that's good. So it's a winning matchup, but it's still like a very tight matchup overall. And I'm going to let it go even though I know it's Crunch. The only problem is I think they're maybe going to go for an aggressive, and they can now just Aqua Tail, so I can't get too greedy here. And they can just go to Aqua Tail to take me out, so they may shield and then just go Aqua Tail, or even try and Dragon Breath down. No, they let it go. So that's not bad. And out comes a Cresselia. So I'm going to try and just get this Energy Ball off here, which I do. And I have alignment with Muck, so that is very good. Just going to try and do some chick damage. I hate Cresselia. It is so thick. Come on, lower. No. Are they just going to go for the aggressive farm down here? Right before. See, that's someone who knows how to count. I was 1 away from the powders, from the Weather Ball, and they threw right there to take me out. So that is very good counting. So I know they have a Grass Knot, so that's good. I know this is probably Moonblast. Honestly, I'm going to chip this anyways. This is not a terrible matchup here, and I'd rather chip it and then just Mud Shot when they shield it, so that's fine. 3, 4, no, I guess that was 5 already. So I'm going to shield in return. The question is, I don't even, why would you throw Drill Peck? What are you doing? 1, 2, I think I'm going to throw 2 Hydros, because it's just not worth it if they shield the Earthquake. I'd rather just go 2 Hydros here, because I think they're going to shield because they don't want their Muck. They do not shield. So, okay, I'll try and do back-to-back here to take them out. So what do I want to do here? I'm worried about the Cresselia coming back in and just taking me out. So I think I'm going to load up here. Yeah, because that's what I would have done as well, is the snipe play with the Cresselia. So that's why I didn't want to shield it. The Moonblast is going to hurt. The Hydro Cannon will hurt. What's going to hurt more? I'm just going to throw here. I don't know if this is going to take it out. They don't have a move because they just do a second Drill Peck, which is very odd. I'm almost positive this is Grass Knot, but they're not going to get to the move on the Empoleon anyways. Oh, it is a Moonblast, so that's good. Shield. They're not going to get to a move anyways on this Empoleon before I take this out here. So that's fine. Would I invest in a Shadow Machamp for Master? So here depends what you mean by invest. Oh, that was my only win that set, so I am now down to 28.57, which again is not terrible for Ultra League, but I think that was my last set today. Yeah. And it's 5 o'clock and my battery has 32%, so now is not a bad time to call it a day. Would I invest in a Shadow Machamp for Master League Overall, I put it in the B tier when I did the rating system because there are a lot of steals where you're going to do well, right? There's Metagross, there's Dialga, there's Melmetal, there is there's Heatran somewhere. So it will do well against those. It's got okay matchups elsewhere, and then there's some matchups where it's just going to get destroyed. Like your Giratinas are going to destroy you. I would be worried about like your Lugias. So, and this is for investment. Can you use a Machamp in Master League? Yes. Is it one of the best to use in Master League? No. Like there's other Pokemon in the top 20 legendaries that I would rather use over Machamp. Can you use it? Yeah. Do you have the resources? If you have the resources and you have the dust and you can put it on a team with 2 Pokemon to deal with the Pokemon I just mentioned, yes, that would work as a team. Do you need to build a Machamp for Master League? No. There's plenty of other Pokemon that I would use ahead of Machamp. Would a Gengar and Shadow Machamp be good, and would be good as a third? I've seen a lot of Snorlax with Shadow Machamp and Gengar. So Gengar, Shadow Machamp, and what would be a good third for Pekka? Is that Gengar, Shadow Machamp for Ultra League, or is that for Master League? Because if it's for Ultra League, yes, because again, Snorlax would be my third because that's what I ran. If you're talking about Master League, I worry about what would I worry about? The problem is Gengar and Machamp. So this is what you're going to realize in Master League is how thick some of these Pokemon are. Like Lugia is outrageously thick. Giratina Altered, you see how bulky it is here. It's just as bad as in the Master League. So there's definitely... The problem is if you run on a Gengar Machamp in Master League, I think you're just going to be outbulked up. My face cam did die. Can you guys still hear me though? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, face cam did die. I can see that. I think my battery must have died there because my phone is also almost dying here. So, yeah, good to know that I can only go 228 without charging. So I will keep that in mind when I do the real one on Monday night. But anyways, this is where I was going to end it anyways. So yeah, I was on it for 2.5 hours and I usually held between 50 and 60 viewers. So that's actually pretty solid. So I appreciate all you guys watching. This was just to work out the kinks. So this was kind of a bonus one. And we will do the real one Monday night. Like I said, Monday morning, I will come out with a video on the Master League Classic, teams to use with Dialga and against Dialga, teams to use with Palkia and against Palkia. And then I will stream Monday night my sets for Master League. So that is it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.